assuming GT is canon, of course, and that is the one. The character coming, Super Baby, has been it's a character full of surprises, I would say. It's kind of different from other characters. We'll be able to see some stuff, and there is the character himself. I want to say just one thing, right? That man got drip, Apology Man. Look at this.
Oh yeah, he's got more drip than Vegeta. He stole his body. Like he looks real good. Yeah, and he just has. Yeah, I love his walk, his idle stance. He's a really well designed looking character.
Yeah, he definitely looks cool. And all right, we're gonna move through all of the normals from the character, and let's start by, of course, the one that everyone asks for, Tuel. This is your Tuel. It is a fairly slow Tuel with 11 frames. It can chain into a second Tuel. It's a low. It's fairly slow. It can chain, and of course, on block, it is -4.
I actually noticed something with this. You can actually chain it on whiff as well. So if you do it with
for the square button society, you can still square.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is the second one is a 7-frame low, but like the first one is an 11-frame. We were trying to like find some setups to like make it whiff and like create like a better like high-low situation, but it's a little difficult. Like in general, you'll see like as we show this character more that his mix is it's interesting. It's got some like small Gogeta vibes. I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Simple, efficient for a 2L, moving to a 5L. 5L, that is the one. It moves forwards. It has a good range, but it is unsafe on block.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's still safe to guard cancels. It's not like super terrible, but yeah, it's not the greatest.
Yeah. I like it like range-wise. It goes really far to 6 frame as well. So I actually think this is like one of the better jabs, and it goes up a little bit higher than it looks than it box. So the Square Button Society will be enjoying this button for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah, that is the one. And of course, speaking of Square Button Society, the auto combo, the 5LL, that is what it looks like. Slam the Man, looking pretty cool. Has quite a lot of range as well because it goes on a diagonal one. And you know, the third one is a grab, like like the Majin Boos, like GT Gokus. You could get a few mixes, with a grab like this.
Yeah, the second hit keeps them grounded as well, so it's not like one of the auto combos that like juggles them. So they stay on the ground for that. So
yeah. It's actually pretty interesting to see that if you take a look at the way the character goes, the second hit is actually not a vacuum hit like some of the Bardock, some of the UI Goku. The second hit actually like keeps them on the same height, so you will need to make sure that you convert stuff because you can't get a 2M after this or something.
Also, I need to mention his the 5L will not link into the 5M unless you use the auto combo. So you have to do the second hit of the auto combo into the 5M for that to combo. If you want a little segue into 5M.
Yeah. And another nice thing about the 5LL is on whiff, it's actually like pretty low recovery, like considering most auto combos have come out. Oh yeah. Like on whiff, like it being this low recovery is actually really nice while it moves forward, and it's anti-reflect into raw tag if they choose that option. So
and it's just -3 on block, of course, on this one. And the second hit of the auto combo is an anti-reflect into raw tag, which is quite cool for those of you who don't want to think too much about this option.
Really good.
Yeah. So let's move to the mediums, and of course the medium starter, the 2M, that is the one. It is a tad bit slower than the other Vegetas, like 3 frames slower than this 13 frame. Decent range to Apology Man.
Yeah, the range is pretty good, even though it's like 3 frames slower than like all the other Vegetas. Like it's still like pretty functional. Like definitely like what is like fastest like medium button option when we get into his 5M, you'll see that. So while it is like kind of slow, it's still good. Good.
That's the one. Then 5M has an amazing range. As you can see, like the range is kind of recluse. The 17 frame startup. It goes quite far. So as Taran said before, if I put that on block, it's actually like not a block string from much things. It's kind of hard to just convert into from a light unless you do a 5LL because 5L into M would not connect. But the good thing about this is it's -1.
Yeah. It's like it's there's basically like no real button that like makes it like gapless like into it because of just like how long it takes, like 17 frame startup. But it goes really far. We thought like when we were labbing the move, it's like this move's kind of bad, right? But like it goes so far, and that's really good, and it has a pretty high up hitbox too. So
yeah, it does go far. I mean, it's round start distance. You know, you have the classic, the Android 18 kind of TOD that you could start from a 5M mid screen. That's the kind of thing, you know, you could go for. Then 6M, of course, the classic. It really looks like Android 16 6M. It goes quite far, so you're definitely gonna have some meaty setups with this.
Oh yeah, those plus 6M situations people love. There'll be a lot of those.
Yeah, it's very similar to Android 16s for those who are familiar with this one. 6M is the one. Then moving to the 2H, which is pretty much a Rising Jaguar, the classic, the Tiger Knee even. Looks pretty good. Any comments about the 2H, Apology Man?
Yeah, so like visually, like it actually is a bit bigger than it looks. Like if you see it, like you only think the knee hitbox is the hitbox. It's like a little bit bigger than that. It's like a tiny bit of like a hair hitbox, so to speak. So it's a little bit bigger than it looks. But the options afterwards are pretty interesting. You can go into dive to make it safe, which is -5, and you can also cancel the 2H into his jump 2L. Which is like a dive option. We'll get into all those moves later.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah, he's got some good cancel options.
Yeah, and speaking of a button that's actually kind of scary, it's his 5H. His 5H has a fairly scary range. Goes pretty much, it kind of looks like UI Goku's range, maybe even more.
Yeah, it's pretty close to it. It goes downtown. Like let me tell you, like the corner carry on this move is insane. If you like let it really just rock, he moves forward a lot.
Yeah. And you get the classic re-jumps as well, you know, with this. So
yeah, it has a lot of use. I think that 5H. You know, we'll see it a bit later on, but like you can do stuff like make spark whiff and stuff with it. So yeah, it's a good one for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one, and like this re-jump is pretty much a corner to corner anytime. You know, it's the classic re-jump, the one when you land, you know, land dash recovery into a jump. So definitely an interesting button that he gets for this one. So that's it for the ground move. Just moving to the air moves. His jump L, you know, fairly standard. I don't think there is much to say about a jump L. His jump M is same thing, like looks like Android 16. The good thing with the range is, well, you know, you're crossing up pretty much everyone.
Yeah, you're gonna cross up basically everyone. It goes super far, and the jump L is also chainable. So even though it looks kind of like a Bardock jump play, like it is chainable into another jump play, which is really nice.
So that's the L and M, and then jump H, which is maybe special. It's actually this. This is the move. It doesn't knock you downwards. It actually knocks you, you know, forwards.
Yeah, it launches on even if the opponent's grounded, so you're not going to be using this to jump in. Like jump medium is definitely going to be the go-to like pressure attempt. Yeah,
because if you try to jump H, you have to re-jump. You have to do like a re-jump for this.
It pops them up. So like in neutral, like mid-screen, like you might have to do some stuff like Piccolo does off of his jump H when you hit one. You just have to like vanish confirm it like sometimes realistically.
Yeah, I see.
Pretty high,
same kind, of course, the jump 2H, which is, you know, I would say similar to Beerus, that's the one. It goes horizontal, so you get, you know, like another corner carry with this. And yeah, I think it's like pretty similar to the Beerus one on this.
Yeah, like style cooler, jump H style, good corner carry on it as well.
Yeah.
Big hitbox too.
Yeah, definitely a good one. Then, a few unique moves for Super Baby. He's got this first kinda, I would say, puzzling one, which is forward and H. 6H is the one. It's absolutely massively long. Apology Man, what did you find about this one?
This move is so weird. Okay, so the first two hits, like they jail into vanish, but like when he does the first shot and the second shot, like both of those, they can jail into vanish, but it's really hard. It is actually a just frame timing to make them jail. So you definitely can't hit confirm it. Like you just have to believe.
Yeah.
And for it to really jail. And then after that, he does all the other shots, and then the final one also jails into vanish, which is actually pretty easy to do.
Yeah, you're right. The timing for this is so freaking hard. I was trying. I could get it like 1 out of 10. It's I don't really know why it's so it's so tight, but
yeah, it's 36 frames, so which is like the amount you need to make it gapless. It's like on the dot, like barely possible. But yeah, another thing about this move is like on whiff, like he does the whole thing. So like if you make this move whiff, like you're just gonna be in recovery the whole time. But if you do make them block the move, you can cancel like the first two parts of it into like key blasts or specials.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's decent at covering landings and stuff. It has some uses, but it's definitely definitely mostly risky overall. It's
yeah. Speaking of Ki Blasts, quite possibly the best feature of the character are his Ki Blasts. So the 5S is a fairly standard one. The Jump S is kind of tracking. You can see it has a bit of an arch, but the thing that is pretty cool with this is that if you get an enemy that's moving and not all of them get the hits, they come back.
Yep.
All of those that whiff, they come back.
Like boomerangs. Sick.
So this is easily the single most unique thing the character has. We've found so much. We have so much to show you guys for this, and yeah, it's like the Ki Blast gets this. Look at this. I mean, the way it comes back, you can see if all 3 of them whiff, all 3 of them come back.
Yeah, and with this Jump S, they actually travel along the floor, right? So a lot of people jump a lot in this game, right? So when you're shooting them and you just see them whiff, maybe they jumped over because it's a really fast keep, it's really good angle. It's still relevant on the screen because it's gonna come back, and it's gonna come back. So the thing about it though, on the way back, if you are hit or if you block a move, they won't come back. They'll disappear.
Yeah.
But if you reflect them, they'll still come back actually, and in a lot of cases you can actually punish stuff by reflecting them into the shots, because they'll try to super dash or something, and because they don't want the Ki Blast to deal with the Ki Blast on the way back, so they want to try to put you in block stun to make them disappear, but you can reflect them and they'll still come back. It's great.
That's amazing, and similarly to the Ki Blast, he's got the 6S, which is a bit different, and similarly that's forward Ki Blast, and same thing, it comes back. Tyrant, have you found some fun stuff with this?
Yeah, so this is different to his 5S and Jump S, where this one will come back even if it hits. The other Ki Blast, if they hit the opponent on the way out, they will not return. But this 6S, it comes back anytime. So
even if you make them block,
and you can steal the corner anytime. Look at this.
Super good for corner steals, and we're gonna show you some block strings that use it. It's really good. Definitely a main building his block strings around this move is gonna be a huge part of it.
Yeah,
and it pushes you back so you can kind of peel off and play some more neutral. It's really cool.
Yeah,
and last thing about the move is it's the same property as Trunks 5S, which is insane. That is so much projectile durability, so it's just gonna go through multiple Ki Blasts. Really good.
It's actually such a cool move, and so it's usable in defense. It's usable as a block string as well. It's usable for the mix. It's his trademark move, I won't say, because pretty much all the cool combos we've found move with 6S. His Jump S, you've seen it. It's exactly the same. It's just go, they travel toward the floor and they come back, which is a fairly classic one. This is the simple unique attack. Then, in terms of quarter circle, we got a beam that's a bit slower than other beams, but a bit higher than other beams.
Did you forget Acid Rain?
Oh, that's true. 2S. I apologize. That's the one.
Acid Rain. So for Acid Rain is interesting because it has 3 angles. So there's the 1S, which makes the Acid Rain just fall right on top of you. That's primarily going to be the Oki one. It's also got some good utilization in neutral, but the more Jonathan and I played, we used a lot of the other 2, which is 2S, which makes them appear right in front, and then 3S, which is even further than that.
Yeah, so just for a lot of watching really quickly, this is 1S. It's raining literally on him, so that's down back S, then down S is the normal one. As you can see, it goes pretty much mid-screen, and then down forward S, 3S goes pretty much full screen.
Yeah,
it moves forward more, and we use a lot of 3S and call assist and stuff. So it's really good at space control, and people who like to float a lot and super jump float, it gets that angle from pretty far away. So it's really good.
And it combos into super dash, for animation. So you get a good amount of things. We've got a couple of mix-ups to show you
very sick
afterwards. Definitely a cool one. Then also showing, of course, beam 236. Classic, the quarter circle forward, just like everyone else. Fairly standard beam, except that it's a bit higher, so can be a bit better for the people who jump a lot.
It also works in the air, which is nice, but it's overall definitely one of the weaker beams, I'd say. It's a bit slow, but it is usable in the air, and it jails into banners. There's also a jump to it. Damascus.
First off, I'm just finishing with the unique attacks, and the last one, which is another one that's absolutely amazing, is the quarter circle back. with L, which is pretty much so. It is a mix between Yamcha's DP because it's air invincible, and it gets the returning kind of you know, Ki Blast. So you obviously will get some pressure. We'll show you that for you guys later. But it's an absolutely amazing move. It's air invincible, and you know what air invincible means, right, guys? That means this. No, that's what it means. That means no super dash in the air.
Yeah, it's super good. And the two shots these shoot are actually also, they're also the same property as the 6S, which is like those Trunks durability Ki Blast. So they'll like really go through a lot.
Yeah.
And so it's a huge part of his zoning, and you know, and they'll come backwards as well.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more of his damaging BNBs use this as well, but we're going to get to that in a moment. Yeah,
definitely. And of course, it's you can convert on this with any kind of assist. You know, I obviously have Janemba assist, which is like an easy one, but the assist will combo and get the returning. So if you're ready to combo this into an assist, you get a pretty nice punish on super dashes from pretty much anywhere. So as you guys can see, Super Baby is a pretty good character when it comes to controlling the space. Last but not least, our unique attack is Jump to L. It's a dive. It's his one sliding knockdown move that will be able, you know, to get that guaranteed SKD from anywhere. You get a bit of a distance after this. You're a bit airborne. And anything else to say, Apologiman, for this?
Yeah, this move is pretty interesting. It has 7 frames of landing recovery, like after they block it. Right? So on block, I'd say it's like a pretty decent option, like after like 2H, for example.
Yeah.
2H, like mid-screen specifically, like if they block it, it'll like push you back, and then like you can kind of choose some air options afterwards. So yeah, it's good. But the thing that surprises us about it is like the hitbox is actually really big.
Yeah.
It's really fast. Like it looks bigger than it looks. So you'll definitely be like using it in like that, along with your air game with all your other options. So
yeah,
yeah, it's good, really good.
As you can see, you know, it's a pretty good, you know, block string under as well. As you mentioned earlier, Apologyman, you can actually get 2H into 2L on block, which can, you know, help you stay safe after this.
Yeah, you can air dash backwards after. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good option.
Yeah. So lots of unique moves, as you can see. Moving to the special moves, the first one is the quarter circle forward. It is a dive. It has a pretty good range. On block, it's actually pretty good. It's a like normal ender. It's -5 on block, so that's gonna be the one that you want to go for in terms of, like, you know, classic mix, you know, classic kind of extension. That's what we will go for. It is pretty fast. It works in the air as well, and in the air, it will actually like just bring your bring him back, get an assist, and get the same, you know.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's just like a, you know, generic combo special move. It's pretty strong. The medium version gives the smash effect that you can juggle from in the corner.
Yeah.
The EX version will allow you to combo anywhere on the screen, I believe.
Yeah, you get the EX version. It gets a huge bounce. You can see like how long he bounces there. So
yeah,
it's kind of like Beerus's maybe EX1, and the rest of it are like very much like Android 21's dive.
Yeah. So like mid screen, like you can get like a 5M afterwards actually, and in the corner you can get the 5H after the EX1. But the nice thing about the dive is like it's really easy to extend combos like with your assist because it bounces up afterwards. So like a lot of assists are like really easy to just like extend with afterwards.
Yeah,
and you can kind of you can also even convert jump S when it's like kind of closer range into the dive, which is actually really nice. Good reward from that space.
Yeah, it's a really cool one. And of course, we mentioned this obviously, but the medium in the corner, you get, well, a medium extension with this. You get 2M, 5M. You know, like you get quite a lot of this. So that's like a pretty good extension. That's a classic wall bounce in the corner. You know, pretty cool move. You'll see a lot more of it because it's usable in a lot of combos. We've got also the quarter circle back, which is well, a grab. It kind of looks like Vegito's grab.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, very similar. Slightly different angle, I would say, in terms of the H. Like it travels forward a bit more.
Yeah. It's got the same properties. Oh yeah, the animation I love. He just whirls you around. It actually is really plus on block or on hit. Sorry, and like the EX one is actually like even plus 80, which is like a lot of frame advantage.
Yeah,
there's some like side switch combos.
You can
kind of set up back into the corner. It's pretty cool, and it's the H1 is frame 1 anti-air, so that is like your if they do like a fake string into vanish, like you can punish them with that. So
yeah. That is an excellent one. Mention as well that the light one is a soft knockdown. You know, you don't get slide knockdown. Light one, you get one from the medium and from the heavy ones. These are the ones that you can use for side switch and everything. And last but not least, you know, quite possibly the one, like, you know, the one move no one saw before. As you know, if you guys know your Dragon Ball GT, Super Baby controls people. So Super Baby has a move which is down down with L, M or H. And as you can see, both of my opponents right now are still alive. So down down doesn't do anything. But if I just kill off one of them, let's say I like Vegeta A assist, right? Let's say I like it. I go for this, and then it's just down down lights. We'll call the A assist. Down down medium. We'll call the B assist. And down down H. We get the C assist, so you get a C assist for half a bar.
That's crazy, and it's ridiculous. There's no meter penalty either. Like, it's kind of wild.
Yeah. So yeah, the meter penalty is like pretty weird on the EX move. So like it's similar to like Janemba EX Orb. Yep. So like it'll like you'll get like the 3-ish seconds or whatever of like meter penalty at the beginning, and then afterwards when you start comboing it, because it's not like him physically hitting you, you get like actually meter from the combo, so it's really good in combos. Oh my god, it's so good in neutral. Like,
it's absolutely amazing. Let's be real, you're an anchor, you can call a C assist, you know, you can anytime, you have time. And the other thing to know is the assist, it steals the last dead character. So you can see right now I've got Super Saiyan Vegeta. If I kill Trunks, the next time I use this, I will have the Trunks assist. I don't have Super Saiyan Vegeta anymore, so you'll have to keep in mind what was the last character that died, because now it's Trunks.
Also, you can only use one assist per combo, so you can't use like all 3 assists in the same combo. You can only use one per combo.
Yeah. And another thing to show that I would like to show for this is that if your opponent has a tracking C assist, let's say Piccolo, because we like Piccolo,
so good.
You get absolutely stupid good stuff with a tracking C assist, because obviously you can send your opponent to the air, get it back down. The damage scaling is minimal as well. That move is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, in neutral also, like it's definitely really good to use like those lingering assists, like even the Piccolo orbs, like because the move has like the light and medium ones, they have like a decent amount of startup. So like when you have like an assist like that, you can really set up and like do stuff afterwards. Oh man, he like from our matches, he literally felt like I was fighting like Captain Ginyu. Like when he got like the assist skills, he'd be like call assist, call the summon assist, call like your other assist, call your other summon. Like it's so much screen control. This character is like a neutral monster once he gets a steal. And I really feel like building your plan around like after the steal, because you can only do this after he kills the character, right? So when he is like on point, like he doesn't have access to like possibly like one of like his most important moves.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of specific ones. So just so you guys can see. So as you can see, like now that Piccolo is a tracking assist, you can do 2H into Piccolo, and you know get a pretty good starter of a combo. You know with this for half a bar. The meter penalty is pretty short after this, so you get a pretty good one. And of course, as you said, I wanted to show Ginyu because like I feel like Ginyu is he might be the craziest, man. Like Ginyu has been that's a nerf for Ginyu then, you know.
Yeah.
So let's say I want to play neutral, yeah? Let's go. I am now Ginyu.
Yeah, he's literally Captain Super Baby Ginyu. Like, I'm not even kidding. He goes through the whole, he can go through the whole Ginyu force, because there's no, like, cooldowns. Yeah. Like after it's done, you can just go into the next one. Like, you just keep doing them and like covering it with your assist, because you know he does have like the startup, right? And the EX ones actually have even less recovery than the light and medium ones. On top of that,
also he has the air one. So if you do the jump B with Ginyu, it cycles through the air one as well.
Yeah, you can call assist from like anywhere, anytime, in the air, on the ground, pretty much anywhere. So yes, enjoy neutral game. You jump, you down H, C assist. Let's go out neutral. I'm in there.
So cheap. I love this because this is something that no other character has in any way at all. So for him to be able to steal assists, come on, man, this character.
That's so much fun. That's so good. Of course, some specific assists I wanted to show, you know, Goku, Krillin as well, because you know that some of the assists can be a tad bit different. So you can see what Goku B does. Crap, I took it on the wrong team. You know, Goku B works. Krillin, you can still send the Senzubin. Imagine you can summon a Senzubin whenever you want. Have you killed the Krillin?
Oh man! On top of the Sensovine, you get rocks. You can summon rocks. What more do you want? That's so good.
Do you know what's so crazy to me as well? It doesn't matter what assist they chose. You get access to all 3 of them. So
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, as you said, right? No matter what you play, I get all 3.
Yeah.
I get all 3
smart.
unlimited rocks indeed. Reynold, if you're watching us, I hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Make it
The
rain.
thing is, it's a lot of laving though. It's a lot
Yeah.
of laving. So like lab monsters, combo monsters, they're gonna love this character. They'll be like, oh, what if I steal this is this. You gotta test like
Thank you.
everyone in the whole.
I feel like I feel like I need a bean, fam. You just hold back. You call it, you hold back, and there you go.
Yeah, you gotta hold back after it finishes recovering, and
Yeah.
You'll get the beam, and then you can also choose to get rocks or his beam or it's
Both, yeah, rocks.
Stealing Krillin is really good.
Yeah, and base Goku just to show as well.
Oh yeah, base Goku is. This is really good because like these characters. Well, I think Krillin. He's not like super popular, but like he's a super strong character.
Hey, I feel like I want meter. Would you like want meter? Let's go.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
like,
you're in
base
the air.
Goku,
You want
like,
meter? Let's go. Thank you.
That's unacceptable. That is so ridiculous because like let's say the base group player was just playing A assist. You kill the character and now you're just getting meter for free.
Yeah.
You know? He didn't have to pick B.
That's kind of ridiculous,
insane.
man, because literally I'm calling my assist, you know, you're locked, and I'm having a meter for free. Thank you, thanks for playing. I'm having fun.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Almost endless possibilities actually with this.
I can't lie, like I feel like we found a lot with the character, but I was like, damn, when like all of the combo people around, you know, pick the character up and are gonna play with this, we're gonna see crazy stuff, man, because we already got a few big brain stuff, but I'm looking forward to what all of you guys can do. So we'll mention, you know, the assist a bit after. Let's move forward to the supers. Let's start with the level 1. Classic, it looks like a base Vegeta level 1. You know, it knocks down. The DH actually has very good tracking. It's very similar to base Vegeta level 1. Even in damage, it has the same damage as the non-powered up base Vegeta level 1. It is working in the air as well. And you know, because it knocked down, you get sliding knockdown of, like, you know, Adol Gohan and the characters that won the Oki after this.
It's quite quick as well, so you can do like some unique follow-ups afterwards.
Yeah, that's the one.
Really easy combo too. Like freezes them, keeps them in place, and scaled it does 780. So yeah.
Yeah, it's 780 scaled. It's same level as base Vegeta, as base Vegeta on the ground. Sorry.
Yeah, basically.
It's very close to Roshi as well. Then his first level 3, which is with LM, which is, you know, the Death Range Ball, which is, it's okay. It has good Oki. In terms of damage, it's similar to Frieza. It's like it's 4210 or 1682 when scaled. It's got acceptable Oki. I mean, I won't say it's level 3, right?
What's interesting about this as well is it kind of like freezes time. So like if you do a grounded DR after a combo, you can actually combo straight into this, whereas you won't be able to combo into the other one. So this is a very useful level 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not like the other like spirit bombs. It like freezes time and like keeps them in place to like really easily combo into it. And the plus 42, you know, gives you like a decent stage from mid screen though.
I don't have
like
much. Yeah.
You don't really get it. So like if you try to do like a dashing moon jump, whatever, like jump them, they can just backdash it. Like you don't really get a safe jump. But when you get them to the corner, you know, you gotta
I think it's gonna be like UI Goku and Vegito. You know, you could potentially use a vanish and get a cross up because he can cross up anyone. I think that's the one. But of course, his second level 3 is the Return to Monkey. As you know, it has 2 versions. It has the normal and the powered up version, just like GT Goku has one. So it is time to return to Monkey. This is what it looks like on Whiff, because I think it's important to show you what it looks like on Whiff. It does not activate. It only activates if you're inside of that green circle, which makes it a bit hard to combo. This is the non-powered version.
Let's go.
Storm the man. Ah!
So sick.
Violence. So massive amount of damage, 4.5k, and funnily enough, the scaled version does 1997, which is the year where Super Baby was defeated on Dragon Ball GT. So it's a nice Easter egg.
That's pretty cool. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Shine.
So extremely strong one, gets pretty good Oki. Just to show you the powered up version as well, because it is a tad bit better than the non-powered up one. Take a look, it's also a different animation.
Big boy. Go, man. Biggest Gallic gun in history. Damn.
4.7k. It also does, just for the fun as well, guys, unscaled, it does 2021 because, you know, that's when he's released. I like the Easter eggs on this. And just for reference, guys, base Goku's Genki Dama is 2083, right? We are 2021. That is massive. That is third highest damaging level 3 in the game.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
a plus 30 and puts you like pretty close by, so you can actually like even mid screen get a safe jump.
Yeah,
but
so I see you guys asking how do you power up. Sorry, apology, man. It's just like GT Goku. When you lose a character, you get powered up. It's the same system as GT Goku.
When you have 2 characters or less, yeah.
So if we can talk about the problems now, because it's
I think we need to talk about how you can't cancel.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't cancel into that level 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
It's actually quite hard to return to Monkey. His DHC level 30 is the Spirit Ball.
Yeah.
So the Spirit Bomb, sorry, and you're going to be seeing that one probably the most because after Jump 2L, which is his main knockdown move, right?
Yeah.
He actually is in the air, so he can't OTG with the Monkey level 3. So the only ways like we could do outside of like assists or like comboing into Ki Blast was like air DR like into the corner or into Monkey. That's like the most common one. This is the most common like Monkey level 3 setup. Yeah. Or you'd have to like do a knockdown with like the command grab and like vanish whiff. Yeah. But the reason it's like this, it's the same property as Chaozu's level 3, which you can't cancel into in any way. It's only the only way you're really gonna combo into it is like with like an assist or like OTG with it.
You know, like this, which timing is like, it's kind of like Trunks as well for this. It's harder to land, but of course, I mean, it's such a high damage and everything. Plus, remember, guys, that we'll show this after, right? But Super Baby having this kind of feature, the Ki Blast that come back, it means he gets Dragon Rush in combos quite a lot. So the Dragon Rush ender in the corner is very common with him.
Yeah. There are ways. You'll see what you'll definitely see the super. You'll definitely see the super, but it's definitely not super duper easy. Like you just do ABCD into level 3. You gotta find out. You gotta do the right stuff.
Yeah, you need to build around this. I mean, you know, it's actually pretty cool. You know, with this, so that's all of the special moves, super and everything. When I move towards the assists, so you can see what they are about. And I really like his assists, like all three of them, to be honest. Starting with A assist, which is, well, his Ki Blasts, and of course, if the opponent jumps, the Ki Blast comes back.
Yep. So, but there you go. So there are certain settings you can get with it where it will return. Yeah.
I'll do this better. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, it's same properties as it's 5S. So like on whip, you'll get it. It's honestly like I was really surprised. Like after like seeing it in the lab, I'm like, oh, this is like okay, but it's actually like a really strong neutral case. Yeah. Like honestly, a nice thing about it is if Super Baby actually gets hit. And the Ki Blast come out and whiff, they still come down. They actually still come down, which is actually kind of nice. And it's 20 frame startup, which is super duper fast. It's
super fast. Let me show you this on block, guys, because you know obviously it is. Remember that it is a Ki Blast hit. It's a Ki Blast block stun like Vegeta, like Janemba, so you can block reflect, block super dash if you want. But 20 frame startup is so fast. You know, it's actually the second fastest assist behind the 90 frames one, which are like Krillin A, Adult Gohan A. It's like. It's pretty good in terms of combo still.
Yeah, it's got some really good combo potential. Yeah. And we'll see that later as well.
Yeah, we have a lot on this. Then his B assist is like half a C assist, I want to say.
Because it's like a poor man C assist.
So 50 frame startup, which is quite long, 38 frames block stun, but it tracks you there and it also tracks you in the air.
Yep, height tracking, very useful for some characters, which we'll see a bit later on as well.
A bit before.
Yeah, but yeah, to have something like this without the C cooldown is actually pretty nice for some of the cast, you know?
Yeah, so some of the characters get good, you know, like the Vegito, the Gotenks, the one that needs something to lock you in the air. I was trying to find stuff with Janemba, you know, you get stuff like this, which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, you get like extra corner carry. It has good blocks. I think the only issue is like obviously it's a 50 frame startup, so you have to you have to like get ready for this, right?
Yeah, and like in neutral, like from Ki Blast, like if you do like a full screen like multi-hitting Ki Blast or something, like it's pretty nice to like confirm into from there. It's nice to use it. But yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah. And the C assist, everyone's favorite. I know that there is a war regarding C assist. It is at least we can all agree on saying that his C assists are the best kind of C assist, which are the beams.
Yeah, he got a C beam. He's got a C beam. The C beam thing.
Listen, there is a heated debate. I know everyone has their own position on this. Alyun is a huge defender on this. I know West Coast is not a big fan. I remember Kuba being like, no, they're whack regardless. But I think a lot of people agree that beam C assist are among the best, including Goichi, of course. So that's the one, and it goes a bit higher than normal beams, so it might be a bit better to catch the opponent sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. So the thing with the C beam though is it is a bit slower than the other C beams. So it's like the cooler speed of C beam, which is 36. So it's a bit higher though. That's kind of like the trade-off.
Yeah,
it's kind of similar to like Super Broly or.
Yeah, exactly. So these are the 3 assists from him. I think, like we've mentioned this, but I believe that the A assist is the one that is kind of the preferred one so far for you, Apology Man.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I think A assist is like the preferred one for sure. Like neutral control is really good. It's like one like there's no assist like it in the game. And the biggest thing we realized with it is we realized just calling the assist like really frequently was good. Like even if it like whiffed, even if like if they blocked it, sure, that's great too. Like calling the assist often was actually like quite strong because you get more of it recovers and gets more of it again, but like on whiff, like there's still like really good benefits of it because it comes back down, and it has like good hit stun as well. And, you can use it like defensively to call and like punish things afterwards because of its 20 frame startup. So it's good, definitely really good.
Yeah, so obviously, like an assist that is going to be the preferred one. So this is all of the moves that Super Baby have. So of course, guys know that all of us have been in the lab quite a lot. The 3 of us, plus of course Jonathan Tene, West Coast champion, who joined us for to lab the character, and of course our combo maker Xover, helped us with a lot of cool combos. So I've got quite a lot of combo videos to show you guys right now in terms of to be put up. There we go. BNB video on this one. Often it's Third Dash, a pretty classic, just trying to get your best. This is the level 1 BNB if you guys want to press some buttons. This is what you're gonna use if you don't want to optimize, right?
Yeah, meterless combos. It's also worth noting that this is limit break damage, so it looks a little bit higher than it probably will be, if you have other characters alive. But man, look at this. Look at these loops, though.
This is the coolest.
Oh my God.
This is the coolest.
The most fun loops to do. Yeah. I love doing these loops.
Yeah, this loop is absolutely ridiculous. In the corner, you can get 3 to 4 reps depending on the starter. You can obviously combo the 2S into this, so you definitely get a lot. And look at this, the non-smash vanish gets the return, and you get the loop after this. God damn, man.
Spend the bar, get the side switch. Really, really nice.
We're good. So these are, of course, these are not the difficult combos. These are the combos that you will run, on a regular basis, right? From the very simple one to the loops that are a bit extended. They're not hard to do at all. Like I think it took all of us like a few try to get them. So it's pretty okay.
Yeah, shout outs to Jonathan and Xover. Like all of us were like labbing to see like how to use 2-in-4S, because 2-in-4S is like really like one of his biggest combo tools. Yeah, and like you use 6S, do it afterwards, and then it comes back, and it's really cool loop to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool one.
When I saw that 2-1-4S like on hit, the fireballs come back, I was like, okay, we got something here. Yeah, we got something here, boys.
Yeah. So the loop structure is pretty simple. It's just you can do that after a 5H in the corner. You do just like 6S into the 2-1-4S. Much combo, everything you want. So the classic starter, you would just go for like a 2 like this, then like this. Yeah. Like after that 5H, you pretty much get anything you want. You can get the dive, you can get the...
You can do 5H as well.
Dive. Ki Blast.
Yeah. You can also,
There we go.
And like, as the loop goes on, like, you like change different parts of it based on like the hit stun. You do jump S sometimes. Yeah.
And I mean, the damage is pretty good, right? Pre-super, we're at like 5k. You know, that's pretty good. And I saw that on the chat. Remember, if you happen to drop the combo, what happens? Oh, the key blasts are back. Oh yes, let's go.
Exactly. Even on whiff, you can just say it was a calculated reset. Okay.
Yeah,
American resets, man. American resets. American resets. And I was trying, of course. You can do this like from any kind of assist call.
Yeah.
You know, like
it feels like there's like no scaling on it. I swear I've been like, surely I can't do another rep.
Yeah.
And you just keep going, man.
Yeah.
So
So
and it ends in air DR, which is like a really good knockdown as well.
yeah. So definitely one. Yeah, definitely one that's ridiculous. You know, like the resets are gonna be there. Very good damage of pretty much any hits. This is the loop that you guys are going to work, you know, or work on. It's really like straightforward as well.
It's all auto timed. There's no delays. It's all just boom. Just dial a combo, man. Learn that muscle memory and get it down.
Oh, you can also get. I forgot to show that. You can also get the super dash if you want, right?
Yeah. Well,
there we go.
So generally, you want to do jump S into air DR for like optimal damage, but you'll see later why doing super dash into air DR actually gives you some better setups that I found. He's got some good solo Oki for sure, involving Acid Rain and the 2 and 4S, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's a really cool one. All right, so that's the BNBs. Let's move forward. Xover also recorded us some offline. Let's take a look at all of the 2H goodness that you get, and this character gets a lot of 2H, man.
Yeah,
definitely. So that's like a simple meterless one.
Yeah, I think if we get some really good rewards.
Yeah. The solo one?
Yeah.
Look at the damage you get. You get that solo. You get that by yourself.
That's pretty good.
Super Baby loops his
opponent.
Yeah.
And he didn't really use the vanish because he didn't do it right away, which causes like the animation, so he could still use it again, like at the end of it, like that.
Yeah. So it's a really cool one if you can watch this one again. Yeah. I think like he's one of those. I mean, he's pretty similar. I think any character that has something that dive as well, like Android 21 and anything, gets good damage of 2H anyway.
Yeah. I'm happy that's being like the theme of like these characters. They have like pretty decent like 2H reward.
I love this one though. This one is so cool.
Yeah.
The delayed.
Yeah.
It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good. So that's the 2H damage that you can get with Super Baby 2. We also got rejumps, so we're showing you the things you're gonna do in matches. You know, if you want the sauce, it's coming later.
Yeah. This is practical stuff.
Yeah.
The rejump timing is a little bit weird. The 5H, you like let it just rock. They'll actually tech out before hitting the floor, so you actually have to super dash like a tiny bit sooner than you normally would for other 5H rejumps.
Yeah, it's this, and also his jump time is a bit slow, so you need to make sure you do it on time. You know, it's a pretty slightly different, not hard, but just a bit different than other characters.
Yeah, and if you notice, he doesn't have like a jump 2H jump cancel, so to speak. He's using his jump H and jump canceling it, basically like effectively like most characters jump 2Hs. So
yeah, that's
combos.
That definitely makes a character. I mean, I think one of the strengths of the character we can agree is we've mentioned how you need that Dragon Rush for level 3, but considering that virtually any combo is gonna send you to the corner. To realize that kind of like Janemba, who has good damage in the corner, but like needs to put you in the corner, but has access to rejumps from literally anything. That's the case for Super Baby 2. You need to aim for this corner.
Yeah, definitely. And he has great corner carry. Really good corner carry.
Yeah. That's a really cool one. Of course, aside from rejumps, there are the combos that you can do after a super dash, because you know that please everyone stop doing super dash into LLL into vanish. You know, get this damage, get the damage you deserve. The guys who play, no matter the character you play, lots of characters get something different. Let's take a look at what Super Baby 2 can do after a super dash. And same Tyrant, like because he's got that dive, because he's got these moves, he gets a lot.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, he gets a solo knockdown, as you can see right there with the jump 2L. And honestly, like these rejumps are not that difficult. I feel like they're pretty. You know, the delay is very slight.
Yeah.
So it's not too difficult to get these down for sure. And he gets a lot from those super dashes. You can see right there. The 236H gives him this easy misscreen conversion. So yeah, very nice options.
Yeah, that's the one you need to be ready for. The 236H is the one that's gonna get you. This one, of course, you get saucy rejumps like this. You've got a lot of options to make the character viable. And look at this. This leads to a loop.
And that's so crazy. The the jump H acid rain re-jump is actually very, very precise timing. That is not like super easy to do. Yeah, it's hard to do, so good luck getting that consistently.
It's not the easiest, right? But I think that the 236H is actually pretty straightforward approach.
Right? You spend some bar and you get it pretty easily. Another option you can do is you can do the 214S and into the late banish, and then 5H afterwards, and still have your so there's some pretty good options off of Super Dash Starter that you can get, and good for carry.
Definitely a cool one. You're gonna get to damage. Of course, these ones are a bit harder, but we wanted to cater to everyone. We've got the easy combos, we've got the harder combos. This is so insane. You get loops from anything. That's my kind of character. Loops from anything? What's your favorite cereal? One first on this one. Explain us, Apojiman, what's up with this?
So this is actually a solo command grab setup, and it works with actually like a fair amount of assist. So like you cancel your Air Dragon Rush, right? Because it's special cancelable into like an assist. In this example, we use rocks, and then we use the 5LL block stun, and then we can go into command grab. If they want to jump, you can go into 2M, and then because the assist is was just using the block stun, you can cancel into the assist. Really nice.
That one is kind of bad, and I think that's what we mentioned earlier, right? It's gonna take a while to know how to use everyone's assist because that's big brain, but it does.
This is true 50-50. You need a lot of block stun for this, which is why we use Bardock B. But it is a left-right that is safe to like.
The acid rain Oki on this, because look at this. You start from the left corner, and you're like, you know what? I kind of want to go from West Coast to East Coast. Shout out to Supernoon. There we go. Dragon Rush. Lockdown.
You can get the acid rain. So you see there, right? Like you can cover up tech like pretty late, right? So. You see them up tech, and then you just go up there and do jump M, jump L, jump H. And the nice thing is, while they're doing that, if you see them choose like a ground option, you just very easily react to that and like choose 5L, which is the best thing about like the acid rain. And the acid rain gives you the frame advantage, so you can set up like assists and do other stuff. So it's really good, really good. And another thing you see in the clip at the end there, if you do 3S, it looks the exact same in the corner, which is really cool because it moves forward, right? You'll know what he does mid screen, but in the corner they look the exact same. So because of that, if you want to do Wake Up Reflect, which is like the optimal thing to do versus the meaty acid rain, you can do 3S and then there's nothing there. So people will like choose like a Wake Up Reflect, right? And it's like, oh, the acid rain's coming down. Haha, just kidding, and you get 2M'd. Like it's really, really cool.
So you definitely get a lot. I think that's going to be a very, very standard thing. You just go for a 2S or 3S, depending on what you want to bait, and you get some pretty good options with this one. There is a lot of Oki to be taken for this. And as we said, that Dragon Rush Ender is probably the favored Ender for Super Baby. There are many reasons why. This is the end. Chat, I want you to press 1 if you got hit. Okay? Just let me know. Of course, loops, we've seen them. We know them. Keep the mix though.
Go DR, bro.
The corner pull out, and even if they try to super dash like out of block stun, it's still gonna punish you, which is great. So yeah, the thing is I was talking about earlier. Sometimes you want to do super dash into an Air Dragon Rush because it puts you up higher, and that extra height is what makes the setup actually doable. It puts you up higher so that when you fall after throwing the shots, you'll be able to cover up tech with a jump LLL, as you see there. And then after you land, the shots are coming backwards, and then you can block swing into it, and you get a corner pull out, which is, that's left-right mix right there. And it's super potent, super potent. I think you're going to be seeing this a lot. When I found this setup, I'm like,
to find command grab, mix-ups and the ideal range that you need for this. So setting the opponent to a guard also, you can see this gives you the absolute perfect spacing for a grab. And because you're going to be mindful of the returning Ki Blast, that's definitely going to catch you sleeping at some point.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier with the 6S, it's a really big part of his regular block string because it comes back, right? So you'll see like 6S, maybe into dive, into like call assist, and you get the corner pull out. The corner, like him being able to create his own corner pull out is so good. super good because it gives him like the left-right mix-up, which I think are like his most potent mix in my opinion.
Yeah, we mentioned that his duel was slow. That's why, because he gets easy access to left-right as well. So that's the thing that is going to be evening this one up. So as you can see, this character is looking like a schmix machine. You're going to be able to mix your opponent up. Look at this acid rain into 5 LLL, and that catches you perfectly like that. That kind of stuff is definitely going to hit a lot of people. I've got hit like 10 times by watching this video. Anyway.
It may not be like high-low mix. Yeah, his high-low mix is, you know, it's not the best, but you'll see as we see more like the matches later, right? His neutral is like a monster. Like if he had high-low mix, I'd be like, okay, like I get, like the more we played, Jonathan and I played him, we're like, okay, yeah, I get why he doesn't have like a really fast 2L for like the high-low mix stuff. And it's still low though, you know, it still has like good application.
And of course, if you want to avoid these grabs, you need to preemptively jump, but you need to be ready, absolutely ready for this, because what happens on this time he called the barrier to make sure that any button press would still get eaten. Sometimes he called another assist, so if you jump, you're still on the block stun, but the general solution, of course, to this is jump. So, Mixes, very potent character in terms of mix. I think we established that the Schmix machine is here and well. And of course, we mentioned his assists earlier, and he's got quite a lot of cool uses for the assist. There are plenty, of course. There are two that I would like to focus on, because like all three of us played with our characters and tried to find the coolest stuff. Like I've shown you something with Janemba earlier. The first was Jonathan Tene, who immediately was like, okay, how can I get Super Baby to work with Z Broly? And that A assist looks like an amazing A assist for Z Broly. I mean, what you've experienced it, Apology Man, is it really?
Oh yeah, it's really good. And the combo that is going to be shown actually is like pretty universal actually, because most characters, you know, they get the mid screen jump. You'll see it right here. You hit into part of it, and then the last part's hit and lets you get an air DR if you don't have like a sliding knockdown option yourself. So you're basically using the assist like twice in the combo, you know, to like OTG and then get more. And really good corner carry. So this is really universal.
Yeah, that's so good.
You can do slow level 3. It's from downtown, by the way. Check it.
Just like a very cool way to get this. Of course, you get good extensions from literally any character around. I know Jonathan Tene, shout out to him for helping us a lot with all of the labbing. And of course, we've mentioned that B assist was good for some characters, and you had some fun with that, Terrence.
Yeah, I think that it definitely those tracking assists are definitely very useful for Vegito. So Baby's B assist is no different. You know, very useful. It offers some damage extension to Vegito, not that he needs it. So yeah, it's a really good one for sure.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Vegito plus B assist, so Taran can run us through this one. I must say, Taran, when you sent me that video, I was like, come on, man, Vegito does not need more damage.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. So of course, again, you know, classic rejump stuff here. Like Vegito does great damage anyway, but now being able to do this, get another extension, and then of course get the DR with whatever else you have, Gotenks or whatever, like nearly 6k, coast to coast, anywhere on the screen. That's really good.
Yeah, that's like the fact that he smashes you down is just so good, because obviously, you know, you land, right? You land and get the combo extension. So of course, if you do that smash earlier, you'll be able to have an even longer extension after that. You of course went for the short one because Hitstun Decay was about to expire.
Yeah, it was. If you do anything else, I think there were. I mean, you could pretty. I don't know what else you can get, but it looked like that was maxed out.
Let's go.
Just kidding, it's a Vegito combo. Nah.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, raw tag into Spark combo. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. 2 different Team Gohan assists in the same combo. There we go. Dead.
Alright.
Raw tag source. Raw tag source.
I actually like this, like from the raw tag as well. That is a Nem combo. Nem on Twitter always like posts the craziest like kind of like Z change in the middle of the combo. I like that, you know, like you faked us when you got me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't get it.
Yeah, just figured you know, go for something different there, because you know.
What a raw tag into him.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see if I could get a raw tag thing, and I was getting like 9-9, 20 damage for ages, and then I figured out, you know, a slightly different route and got it in the end. So, yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, That's a very cool one. I definitely like this one. Listen, guys, the Tyrant Source, twitch.tv/Tyrant_UK. The Tyrant Source is always active there, readily available for all of you guys. And this is trying to win, but you know, let's have some fun. I was just trying to go from a mid-screen situation, and you can whiff that spark, you know, in the corner. So you get a very classic one, very simple loop into the other CSCs. What's up? I love using 2 CSCs in combos, man. It's so easy.
All right, okay.
It's so easy. It's so easy. It's very overkill. That can be done with that.
Yeah.
It's actually very overkill.
You're on thin ice here using Team Gohan and base Goku, bro. Come on.
That was
you're on thin ice.
Bruv, let me be real with you. That combo was made yesterday at 3 AM because all of my other attempts were not working, and I was like, crap, I need a combo. so you know, like, I'm sorry for putting you guys to sleep. You know, it's also sleep, massive sleep in the entire chat.
This is why we talk about the game and don't play, okay? This is
hey, my combo on Roshi was kind of nice, you know.
I like that one. I like the split one. Yeah, that was great.
I mean, this is actually practical, to be honest. Like, you might actually see this in a game.
It's very simple as well. Like, you know, it's a very simple one to do. So you know, that's one. You know, don't listen. Don't waste your vote on me, guys. I'm just here for.
It's covered in, fam.
For this one. Yeah.
This time we got the better combo.
Being there, you're sharing. Silly Pop Jazz saying participation trophies to Damascus. Thank you, man. I appreciate. Okay, that was nice. That was actually nice.
No, come on.
Solo?
Oh, what's the assist in there? Tohan. Go. Ooh, this is the returning kick. So he hit the S when he was on the ground.
Yo, stop.
And then it came back. And then return to Monkey. Come on, that's godlike.
You get your sauce bottles up.
Jonathan and Xover, they were trying real hard to like get this a solo like TOD from a 2H, and they tried a lot of different stuff. So they eventually found it, which was really cool.
I like this, the jump 2H into a dash forward jump H into acid rain. I was really trying to get a jump 2H into dash link, and I could not find one. That's the one. Nice one, Jonathan.
His like sparking specific combos are not that. He doesn't have that many of them. I think that's one of the useful ones, though. It's very hard to time, but it looks really sick.
It's hard for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard one, but I really like this. You know, the solo TODs returning to Monkey to finish the one limit break. Of course, Jonathan Tene's entry is looking pretty good, but I know that spicy indeed. I know there's one person there. Actually, really curious for this. You caught up.
He pulled the coon. Okay.
That was smart. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is expanding by watching. Yo!
Bruh! How many key blasts?
Jeez!
Oh, into the Monkey.
Can I vote now? Like, I don't care about video.
That was sick. That was actually sick.
Thank you.
and wait, did you say that only works on boot?
It only works on Majin.
My God!
For some reason.
My God!
It took a while. And this frame kill, right? So the way this is happening is you have to wait a specific amount of frames to attack the opponent after calling Raccoon, after Ginyu leaves the screen, which lets you call this assist summon twice, which lets me do all this into this extension. And I have to land here so I can Vanish Whip again because I just use Vanish and go into the level 3. It's
very sick.
Very hard, and I'll never land it again.
I can't lie. You know what I see about this combo? All of us like gave pretty practical, combos from us playing the game and stuff. Apology Man actually had like a combo maker mentality, Okay, my man starts with sauce.
The color's already sourced. You didn't tell us this color.
Yeah, that color is nice. Loops, simple. We got those.
Ooh, raw tag.
Okay.
Big boy.
That is a Nem combo.
Wow. He was able to call Rochi?
Yeah, he's a cute with those into the explosion.
Yeah, and gets the finish into the TOD. That's
Level 2. No, wait. Yo!
You get this? No!
That's a stylish ending. That's a really cool ending.
That was dope!
That was cool. Yo, that color is sauce.
Yeah, that's good for sure.
That color is nice. like, the ending saved it. I kind of agree with the chat. Like that, there was the mid part of the combo was like okay.
Basic,
yeah. I like you used 2S there, which only one shot of the Aspirin falls down on.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate because it's only in the corner. Right?
Intricacy, you know, that's over.
Yeah. That's the one. I really like the ideas on this. Yeah, that's that ending, and that's big because you know a lot of people. I mean, you like having Dragon Rushes after level 1 and 1, and that shows that you will be able to get this. And I know you guys will be able to try and lab this because it's always good to have that preferred kind of ender.
That was sick. That was quite sick.
Yeah, definitely a sick one. So that is Over's entry. So you've just seen all 5 combos. A poll will pop up on Twitch really shortly for you guys to vote for your favorite combo of